More beer. This time it's a Vocation beer and it's got something to do with bananas. Vocation Barrel Aged Series. Imperial Banana Chocolate and Banana Stout. Hey? Imperial Banana Chocolate and Banana. Oh, it's called Imperial Banana Chocolate and Banana Stout. There it comes. I'm familiar with the Vocation Brewery. I've never been there, but I know it's in Hebden Bridge and they do many beers that I actually like. This is one I've never tried before and it's one I'm about to try. Oh, I hope it's okay. Someone's dropped it ever so slightly. Dropped it on something hard. Imperial Banana, an opulent double mash stout with intense notes of dark chocolate and banana. Aged in oak barrels for added flavour, depth and complexity. Well, that sounds interesting. Yeah, so some more stuff about it there. It also tells you to pour it carefully. Well, I will. I'm not going to pour it carelessly because it'll end up on the floor rather than the glass. What will this look like? Well, I imagine it would be quite dark, not really yellow, because obviously stout's dark. Bananas are yellow. If you leave bananas long enough, they go black. And this is, a mature beer. That's interesting. It's not quite as dark as the other one I've just had, but it is dark all the same. That's enough in there, I reckon. Just looking at that there, it could just be Coca-Cola or something like that, except it is somewhat thicker. So a sniff of this. Well, unlike me, it hasn't got a massive nose. It's quite subtle in the smell there. But I can definitely smell bananas. We can all smell bananas, but can you smell it in the beer? And the answer is yeah. Let's have a taste. Oh, gosh. Wow. That's amazing. That really is amazingly banana-y. I'd have to tell my brother about this one. He likes a banana beer. That's the most banana-y flavour I've ever had. Gosh, that's bonkers. Oh. Yeah, there's not a lot of compromise going on with this one. 11.4%. That's quite a lot of alcohol in that one can. There's less now because, of course, half it's in this glass, and some of that's inside me right now. Now, years back, I did have a go at making some banana beer, and I used absolutely loads of bananas all mashed up. I got the ripe ones that were kind of no longer yellow, the ones that have loads and loads of banana flavour to them and smell, and it was quite good, but it wasn't like that. It was nothing like that. In fact, it was yellow rather than black. So I think that works. Like a yellow car with a black bonnet on it. I think if I had one criticism about this particular beer, is that maybe it's a bit too much. Maybe it's a bit too rich. It's very, very sweet indeed. In fact, I kind of have, just a bit into it. I want to have something a bit lighter. Like something like one of these, a really sort of hoppy coriander beer. That's one of those you can drink loads of. It's quite strong, but it's nothing like that. My review of the custard and rhubarb and custard thingy beer before was quite easy because I could just keep glugging the thing. With this, I can't. And I have a taste of it, just a tiny little sip of it, and I can't just keep drinking it. It's strange. If I did a proper review of this beer from beginning to end, it would last, an hour. An hour long of me waffling on. Nobody needs that. Even I don't. I need somewhere comfortable to sit for a start. I think that this tastes so banana-y that if I ate one of these right now, I wouldn't even be able to taste it. So I won't bother. I wonder if there's much potassium in this. Just discovered something. My glasses, if they're on a bit wonky like that, that feels fine. But if I wonk them the other way like that, that feels really strange. If I have them in the middle, that's okay. But that's fine. Isn't that unusual? Isn't this section of this beer review unusual? You wouldn't expect that to happen, would you? No. Mark out of 10, mark out of 100 for this beer. It's got to have 2, because for one thing, I think this needs to be in a smaller can. 440 millilitres of a beer that's as dense as this, it's just a bit too much. It should be a 200 millilitre, I reckon. Otherwise I'd have glugged it all by now. It's incredible. It's really, really good. It's super duper. For what it's supposed to be, it has to be a proper 10 out of 10. But there's just too much of it. And I'm going to struggle to drink the rest of this because I've still got a bit of the other one left that I put into another glass because that's taken too long to drink it. So there we go. Wonderful. Super. Excellent. All those words describe this.